Well, hey there, it is Cecilia here, and I go by the tagline. I'm an engineer by education, home business owner by desire. And this is a do-over. I'm doing my video over on why you need to stop using pop-up tax preparation services. It's crazy, and there's a whole litany and slew of reasons why you should not use tax preparation services, and I'm going to share them with you today. But before I get started, just to make sure everything is going well, let me make sure you can hear me. If you've never watched me before, give me a 5 in the comments. If you have watched me before, give me a wave, a fist bump, touchdown hands, high five, whatever emoji suits you. And let's see, if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you click following and notifications so that way you get notified when I go live so you can jump in. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that way you'll get notified when I post a video there. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn, let's connect. Send me a connection request so that way we can link up on LinkedIn. All right, so with that being said, let's get into why you need to stop using tax preparation services to do your taxes. And the biggest reason why is because the people who use those services usually make less than $55,000 a year and they have no assets. That's it. That's the bottom line. The majority of the Americans that use those services. Hi, Felisa. Thank you for joining in. I had to do a do-over after I watched it. I didn't like that other one. But yeah, the majority of people make less than $55,000 a year and they have no assets. The older you get, the more assets that you should have because you should be accumulating assets. So I want to run through a list of people. I made a list and it's a short list, but you get the point. So the type of people who use tax preparation services make less than $55,000 a year and have no assets. The type of people who do not use tax preparation services. You see my little post-it? Warren Buffett, Mark Cuban, Jeff Bezos, I'm not sure how you say it, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, the Koch brothers, rappers, artists, musicians, and athletes, and me. I don't use tax preparation services either because I have assets and I'm not even 50 years old. So that's the whole bottom line, is making sure that you are putting yourself in a position to where you don't use tax preparation services. You need to have assets. So I'm going to share this out in a few places just to make sure that people can hop on and join in with me, like Miss Felisa. Thank you, girl. My AP and my friend. But and then tax preparation services, in my opinion, are a ripoff. And the type of place I'm talking about are your Jackson Hewitts, your H&R Blocks, your TurboTaxes. I hate that commercial, whatever one. Free. Of course it's free. You ain't got nothing. But it's really not free. And I'm going to tell you why here in just a second. Like I said, let me get this shared in a few places. And then I'll go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of what it is that I'm sharing with you today, as far as you need to stop using those pop-ups. And when I say pop-ups, I'm talking about those places that show up in December and they're gone by April and you don't see them again. And you know what else is crazy about that? How often do you see the same person year after year after year in those pop-ups? Some of them do have people who come back every year, but the majority of them, it's a whole new crew when you come back the next year, if you use them repeatedly year after year after year, which I do not suggest, by the way. Those pop-ups. So let's talk about the 3 questions you should ask your tax preparer at these pop-ups. Now, if you're doing yourself online, you're doing yourself a disservice because you already know you're not a tax preparer, so you shouldn't even be fooling around in that genre. You definitely need to have someone else taking charge of your finances. And for me, I personally use a CPA because for me, a CPA is somebody who will definitely make sure your taxes are on point. They also have friends in the money game, so they can point you in the direction of getting financial advice, financial advisors. They can help you with retirement planning. Your 401k should not be your only vehicle to retirement planning. And if it is, once again, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. So the 3 questions you should ask your tax preparer are: how long have they been doing taxes? How much experience do they have? And how your tax preparer is really making money. Everything that's free ain't free, especially when it comes to your taxes. All right, so I did some research. That's why I want to redo this video. So I already told you, people who use these pop-ups, tax preparing services, make less than $55,000 a year. Most of the people who are at these pop-ups have been doing taxes for a relatively short period of time. And there is really nothing stopping a high school student from becoming a paid tax preparer. Seriously, a high school student can do your taxes. Why? Because the people at these pop-up tax services, they aren't attorneys, they aren't accountants, they are enrolled, they're not even enrolled agents. They have just taken a certain number of CEU, continuing education units, which translates into hours, to be able to become a tax preparer. Is that somebody you want handling your finances? I don't, that's for sure. You need the experience of the person doing your taxes to match your needs. So in my case, I'm a homeowner, I'm a business owner, I have investments, I have student loans. I guess that's enough, but that's enough for me not to want to use a H&R Block or a TurboTax. Once again, on a list of people who don't use tax preparers. They have accountants. Come on, people. And if you're in business, it's even critical that you have an accountant, because you want somebody you build a relationship with, not somebody that just took a few classes. So let's look at this list again. Mark Cuban, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, the Koch brothers, rappers, artists, musicians, and athletes. They know the importance of having a relationship with a financial advisor, someone who can accurately and properly tell you how to manage your money. If you got rental properties, that's a whole nother ball game. So don't go to one of these pop-ups and put your tax returns in their, in my opinion, capable but less than efficient hands. So the real money in doing taxes doesn't come from doing the returns. If you notice, they always offer you some sort of addition. The biggest one, and the one that gets the people in the most trouble, is the tax return anticipation loans. That's the one that people use to get an advance on the tax returns because they need their money for whatever reason. This year, it could be because of that crazy longest government shutdown in history. But those refund anticipation loans are actually costly because you pay interest on those loans. They take your tax returns as a result of those loans. And all it does is delay in the inevitable. If you broke now, you're going to be broke later, because all you're going to do is use that money to pay for whatever made you broke in the first place. But that's the most common addition that tax preparers add on, is the refund loans. Then there's retirement accounts, and then there's insurance. So they hook you in with the free offer, but then they upsell you, and that's where the money comes. Some of these online ones, they even offer you CPA services. And what's that other one? Auditing. They offer you auditing services as well. But if you have accountant, a personal accountant that's familiar with you, that knows your financial situation, they're your auditor de facto. So you don't need to worry about these add-ons. So the bottom line, people, is you need to get you some stuff. People who have stuff: Warren Buffett, Mark Cuban, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, the Koch brothers, rappers, artists, musicians, athletes, and me. We don't use these pop-up tax preparation services, and you shouldn't either. So if you want more information on how to better manage your money, then I want you to attend my Get Your Mind and Your Money Right event that I'm having next Tuesday on the 19th of February at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to pin it in the top comment right now, so that way you have access to it. I only have 100 seats available, and 72 of them are filled. Thank you those who registered. I'm super excited. Last month's workshop was a huge success, and this month's will be as well. In this workshop, you're probably thinking, oh, she's going to try to sell me something. I'm giving you tools that you can use to get your money right for 2019. Whether you decide to become part of my team or not is irrelevant. I want to show you how to leave a financial legacy for your family instead of leaving debt. I want to show you how to use your money now to take care of what you need to, and to not be dependent on a tax return every year. I want to show you how to better utilize what you have to get what you want. And for those that attend live, we're going to offer prizes to the live. Felisa, she was at my last one. She won one of the prizes that were there. But we're giving away personal consultations, business consultations, social media business building tools. We're giving away ebooks. mini vacations, and Amazon gift cards. So if you missed it last month, you're going to definitely want to be there on the 19th. Click the link in the top comment. It's to get your mind and your money right for 2019 workshop. You see, I didn't say webinar because it's a workshop. I'm going to show you how to put in the work so that way you can get your money right. And I am qualified to tell you this information because I have not worked a traditional job since March 22nd of 2018, and I haven't missed a beat, a meal, or a bill. So make sure you attend this workshop on February 19th, next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link in the top comment to get registered. I only have 28 seats left, so I look forward to seeing you there. And in the end, remember, it's all about getting you some stuff, making sure you have assets. When you have stuff, you won't use the pop-up tax shop. You will get an accountant because you want to build a relationship with the person that is managing your money, so that way you'll have more money to manage. All right, boom. That's it for me today. I hope you picked up what I'm putting down. I hope to see you in the workshop. Don't forget, click the link so that way you can get registered. There's only 28 seats left. Thank you for watching.